Georgia will blow out Kentucky, and here's why. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy back with another video, man. But before we get into this, if y'all can leave a like, comment, and subscribe for me, it's free. It only takes like 30 seconds out your day, and it helps me out a lot, man. It helps me keep on going, keep on pushing out these football videos for y'all. And I hope y'all are enjoying these because I love making these types of videos. But yeah, y'all don't have to, but if y'all do, I would really appreciate it. But let me just stop all this talking. Let's just get right into it. So if y'all didn't see week 11 of college football, it wasn't too interesting. I mean, Oregon got upset and Alabama almost got upset by Ole Miss. They only won by like 6 points. But week 12 is kind of the same thing. I mean, this is kind of like the chill week where you kind of play small schools or like bad teams. And then next week is a rival week, so that week's going to be crazy. But I'm still going to go over a few and a couple games this coming up week just to go over them. So first up, I'm going to show these 3 games because it's not too important. I mean, it's an 11 o'clock game and 2 other 12 o'clock games. So first up, we got Navy and UCF. I got UCF winning by at least 3 touchdowns. And then we got 4 TCU against Baylor. TCU actually surprised me last week against Texas. I got TCU winning by at least 2 to 3 touchdowns. And then we got Illinois against number 3 Michigan. Michigan's probably got the top 3 best running backs in college right now. I got them blowing out Illinois by at least 4 to 5 touchdowns. But I do got one thing to say about TCU. To be honest, they played Texas last week, which is a really good team. But I feel like they should have beat them way worse than only 1 touchdown. I mean, I don't think TCU should be at the number 4 spot. Like I said, I'm not hating on y'all, but I just feel like y'all don't deserve to be number 4. I feel like y'all should be maybe like 7 or 8. I feel like the college football playoffs is kind of crazy right now. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know who's going to make it in. I think the 3 teams for sure that's going to make it is Georgia, Ohio State, and Michigan. I'm not really sure what TCU is going to do, but if they make it, they make it. And you never know, they might surprise me, man, and maybe get in the national championship game. You never know. But next up, we got another 12 o'clock game. We got number 20 Florida State against Louisiana. And y'all boys should already know FSU is my team. That's what team I go for. I've been going for them since I was a little kid. But I got FSU blowing them out by at least 4 to 5 touchdowns. FSU's last 2 games they played was against Miami and Syracuse. And we beat Miami by 45-3. They didn't even score. And then the last week's game they played Syracuse, and I'm pretty sure they beat them like 38-3, which that's 2 games they didn't allow the other team to even score a touchdown. They held them to a field goal. I just feel like FSU has just changed their attitude and is coming into this game just looking for a blowout. Which shout out to their QB Jordan Travis and their running back, which they have a couple running backs, but Trey Benson is the number 1 running back we got in my opinion, to be honest with y'all. They just both really stepped up. And shout out to the O-line because that was a really big problem for FSU was their O-line the past couple years. But this year the O-line's looking way better than it normally does. But yeah, like I said, I got FSU winning by at least 4 to 5 touchdowns. But next up, we got number 18 Notre Dame against Boston College, and they play at 2:30. Now Notre Dame had a okay season. I mean, they had some heartbreaking losses, and they had a couple really good wins that I thought they should have lost. But they came back, and now they're ranked again at number 18, which is not a bad spot to be at. I mean, I feel like if you're not top 10, you're not as relevant, but at least you're ranked. But I got this game not even being close. I got Notre Dame winning by at least 3 touchdowns. Next up, we got a 3:30 game. We got number 9 Clemson against Miami. Now, if y'all didn't know, Notre Dame did beat Clemson, which I felt like Clemson didn't deserve to be at a number 5 spot. I think DJ Ugubadubi is a good quarterback. I mean, I don't think he's like Bryce Young, Hendon Hooker level, but I still feel like he's a decent quarterback. But I knew they was going to get upsetted eventually. I mean, they had so many close games with not even like that high ranked teams. I knew they didn't deserve to be at that number 5-4 spot. But they are playing Miami, which I feel like Miami is not as good as they've been these past couple years. So I got Clemson winning by at least 3 touchdowns, but I feel like it's going to be close until like the second half. But we're going to skip a couple games, and we got another 3:30 game. We got number 2 Ohio State against Maryland. I feel like CJ Stroud's a really, really good quarterback, and they're just coming off a big win against Indiana, which they beat them 56-14, which that was expected. I mean, Indiana's not that good of a team, and Ohio State's ranked number 2, so they had to be blowing them out by that much points. Which I hear all the time that people say that Ohio State's overrated. To be honest, I feel like they're not that overrated. I just feel like they don't play as much good teams, and they're not in the best conference. But I feel like they should be like ranked number 2 or 3 and definitely have a shot in the playoffs. Their quarterback, CJ Stroud's definitely a top 3-4 quarterback in college right now, in my opinion, for sure. But this is going to be a big blowout. Ohio State's going to win at least by 5 touchdowns. But next up, we got 2 games. We got a 4:30 and a 5:30 o'clock game. We got number 22 Cincinnati against Temple, and then we got number 13 UNC against Georgia Tech. Now, I feel like Cincinnati's going to beat them by at least 3 to 4 touchdowns, and I got UNC blowing them out by at least 4. But yeah, not too much to say about them games. I mean, I got the ranked teams winning by a lot. But let's just get right into the next one. So next up, we got a 7 o'clock game. We got number 5 Tennessee against South Carolina. Y'all already know how I feel about Tennessee. I feel like they definitely got the best offense in college right now. Plus, Hendon Hooker's probably the best quarterback in college also. I mean, I feel like he's definitely going to win the Heisman. It's not even close. But I feel like Tennessee's going to slap out and embarrass them, man. And they're going to win at least by 6 touchdowns. Next up, I got 2 games. It's a 7:30 and 8 o'clock game. So first up, we got number 14 Ole Miss against Arkansas. And then we got number 7 USC against number 16 UCLA. Now, I feel like USC's definitely going to get that win over UCLA. But I feel like Ole Miss is probably going to get upsetted. Even though Arkansas is not ranked, I mean, they have 2 really, really good quarterbacks that can throw and hurt you on the feet. That one quarterback they got, I think he's number 1. He kind of reminds me of like a Cam Newton, to be honest. He got a build just like him. He can throw the ball. He got power on it too. Plus, he can hurt you on the feet and run you over. I mean, he's a pretty big quarterback. I mean, I'm not saying he's big, but he's tall. He's wide. That's why I'm saying he reminds me of Cam Newton. But I feel like Arkansas is going to beat him by at least 7 to 10 points. But next up, we got a late game. It's 9 o'clock. We got number 6 LSU against UAB. LSU's coming off a close win against Arkansas. They only won like 13 to 10, so 3 points, which really surprised me. Arkansas did. That's why I'm saying Arkansas is going to upset Ole Miss. But LSU and UAB, I think LSU's not even going to have it close. And I got LSU winning by at least 4 to 5 touchdowns. Their quarterback, Jaden Daniels, is a really good quarterback. I mean, I got him top 3 in SEC quarterbacks right now, which is really good because I feel like he's just right under Bryce Young and Hendon Hooker. And LSU had a tough start at the beginning of the season. Then they finally came back, and now they're a number 6 ranked team. But like I said, I don't even think it's going to be close, and LSU's going to blow them out. But now this is a game y'all probably all been waiting for. This is the reason why y'all clicked on the video. We got number 1 Georgia against Kentucky. Kentucky was actually ranked a couple weeks ago, and I feel like they're still a really good team. They just had a couple tough losses. But Georgia for sure has the best defense in college. I mean, y'all heard me earlier. I said Tennessee has the best offense, but Georgia has the best defense. If Georgia can beat Tennessee and stop their offense like they did in that game, nobody has any chance of beating them. I just feel like anybody else in the whole college football doesn't have the same offense and the level that Tennessee's offense is on. Which I'm finna show y'all something, so check this out. like I said, Georgia played Tennessee, and they beat them 27-13, which, like I said, Georgia slapped out, just shut down their offense, which that's why I'm saying nobody's going to have a chance of beating them, and I think Georgia's going to win the national championship. But hold up, check out this game right here. Tennessee played Kentucky also, and Tennessee beat them by literally 38 points. Now we're talking about 38 points, just slapped out, blew them out. So if Tennessee beat Kentucky by 38 points and Georgia beat Tennessee by 14 points, you cannot tell me Kentucky's going to get even close to beating Georgia. Now I feel like Stetson Bennett, Georgia's quarterback, isn't the top quarterbacks. I just feel like he gets the job done, man. He listens to the coaches. He listens to what they tell him to do, and he does it. I'm not hating on him, but I just feel like he's a mediocre quarterback. I just feel like he's not up there like top, like which Hendon Hooker, Jaden Daniels, and like all them other quarterbacks. I don't feel like he's as good as them, but as long as he does what the coaches tell him what to do, and he completes his passes, and he can run the ball like actually pretty good, like better than I thought he could, they're definitely going to win the national championship. I mean, I got Georgia winning by like 4 to 5 touchdowns. I mean, I'm talking 5 touchdowns. If Tennessee can hold Kentucky to 6 points, I won't even be surprised if Georgia holds them to 3. But yeah, y'all boys, I'm finna start wrapping everything up right here. Let me know y'all's thoughts on all the games down below, and let me know if I was wrong, if y'all think somebody else is going to beat whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just, I like interacting with y'all in the comments, what y'all's opinions. I like responding to y'all, just seeing what y'all think. But yeah, I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We on the grind to 3K, man. I just want to grow as big as I can and build the biggest sports community. But yeah, I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. And amen, I'm out. Peace.